What's up, Pepper Crew? Traveling today. We're at a little spot in Hattiesburg, Mississippi, called Ed's Burger Joint. Eaten here plenty of times, plenty of good food. Pretty interesting place. So I'm here with a couple of the rest of the Pepper Crew. I'm Big Mike, and there's Small Fry and Mama Pepper. We're gonna be eating some grub today. So today I ordered the Roadhouse burger and some onion rings. And let's see what Small Fry, well, I can kind of guess what Small Fry ordered. My guess is chicken tenders and fries, but I'm gonna flip the camera so we can get what they ordered.
So I did get chicken tenders and fries.
Yes, indeed. Ding, ding, ding.
I did the shroom burger.
Shroom burger? Mm-hmm. That sounds good. I was kind of tempted on that one too, but I like the name of Roadhouse.
I'm sure you do.
Let's see what it's like when it comes out. This place is pretty cool. It's got like a little area where you can, they've got like hula hoops out here. Looks like they've got a spot where you can play bocce ball or cornhole as well. It's a little chilly outside, but it's crowded inside, so we're sitting outside and I'm out here in short sleeves, so yeah, but I picked a spot in the sun, so it's not too bad. So waiting for the food to come out, just to give you a little quick idea what the outside of this place looks. They're decorated for Christmas. There's the sign for Ed's Burger Joint there. You can catch it here when you're coming down the road in Hattiesburg. Ed's pretty nice little place. So yes, there's the Roadhouse. It looks like some pepper jack with some bacon. Got some pickles, some kind of sauce. It's gonna look delicious. There's that mushroom burger. Chicken tenders and fries. Very basic. All right. All right, let's dig in here. Oh, that's messy.
Which means your dad's gonna spill it.
Oh. It's good. Good stuff. The buns are made here in town at a bakery called Loblolly Bakery. Very good, very good. There goes the Southern Miss bus. Now that you got your mouth full, how's the food? Mama Pepper. Very good. There's some the chicken tenders banging.
Busting.
They're busting. They're busting. Awesome. All right.
You think that's
That's a major award. So, what was y'all's opinions on the food today?
It's good as always.
Good as always. Mm-hmm. Once I figured out that the red sauce was the barbecue sauce I was supposed to put on the burger, it sent it over the top. But it would have been helpful if I would have figured that out before I ate half the burger first.
Probably.
But it was very good. How were those chicken tenders, Small Fry?
They were actually good, but like they had like a lemony taste to them. Like that tart.
All right. Well, that's that little extra kick, maybe.
It had spices in it too.
So definitely, if you're ever in the Hattiesburg area, I'll definitely recommend Ed's Burger Joint as a place to eat. What about you guys?
Yeah, absolutely. It's always one of our go-to spots.
Yeah, decorated really neat on the inside.
Mm-hmm.
Lots of memorabilia. It just seems like it's a very popular place in town as well. So I guess that's it for the food review on that one. So Check this out over here. That's like a sunken boat.
I might ring in my pocket before
All right, continuing on today's vlog out here on Highway 90, just east of Slidell. It's my old stomping grounds out here. This is where I grew up, and I'm at just on the outskirts of Fort Pike, and this is a boat launch that goes out into the Wrigley's. It goes out into Lake Bourne, and also in the opposite direction goes towards Lake Pontchartrain. And so we used to go fishing out here a lot, used to launch the boat. A lot of good stories out here, probably too many to tell in one setting, but just thought I'd stop out here to kind of wrap up the vlog for today. So this was the boat launch right here, and I remember one time there was a couple years where I was coming out by myself fishing. There's small fry. And there was one time I came out by myself, launched the boat, and as I was trying to disconnect it from the trailer on that ramp there was a bunch of algae, and I slipped and I hit chest first right onto that ramp and cracked a couple of ribs. It was less than pleasant. However, I was like, I'm not gonna miss a day of fishing, and so I went out anyway. That turned out to be a mistake. So while the lake was calm at the time, by the time I got about halfway out there, the wind started picking up, started getting rough, and riding in a boat over waves, choppy waves with broken ribs, is less than comfortable. So that was a mistake. That was something I had to learn a lesson from. Not only was it hard to breathe for a little while, but that boat ride back was a bit rough. Looks like this dock has seen its better day. Is that, like, I was just walking over that. That's kind of scary. Not a whole lot left there. But on the whole, right, well, that looks pretty rough out there too. And there's another sunken boat. I don't know if people are just ditching boats out here or if it's storms that are washing them up, but this used to be a pretty cool place. Right there is kind of hard to see because it's all overgrown. Is an old abandoned fort from the 19th century. You can see the flag that's flying over it right now. It's called Fort Pike. It was a set of forts that were set up along the coastline sometime after the War of 1812 to protect the coastline from any invasion from the sea on this side. So I've got an old video on one of my other channels of the inside of this. I may have to move it over to this channel so y'all can see it at some point. Really neat fort. It was all masonry, brick layout, stuff like that. There was a time when I was younger I'd probably go ahead and just sneak in there, but that's just not going to happen today. But just a little bit of my childhood, my stomping grounds. I wonder, is that a pelican out there? Can't really tell. Kind of hard to see through the camera here. I think it might be. Sorry for the shakiness. Yep, that's a pelican. Hello, Mr. Pelican. Oh, he must have heard me. He's coming this way. Uh-oh. Oh, nope, he didn't want to come see me. Goodbye, Mr. Pelican. He's going to go hang out at the fort. Off in the distance, you can see train trestles, those little humped type bridges over there. We used to go fishing out in around those trestles a lot. Catch a lot of big black drum, redfish, things like that. A lot of good fishing out here.
There's like fuzz over here, Dad.
Really?
There's like
I think that's just like some algae. So I think the water, right now the tide's kind of out a little bit. When the tide comes in, that'll all be slimy and slick and nasty.
Yeah, I stepped in it earlier. I was like, I didn't know what it was at first.
The moon is out, although it is daytime. The moon is mocking me. If you get that reference, it's probably time to take some Advil because your back's probably hurting. Just a real little hint, it's an old Saturday Night Live skit, so anyway. There's something amazing about the state of Louisiana. It's you don't realize how good you had it living here until you're not here anymore. You know, the fishing is absolutely amazing out here. I remember many times coming out and just catching lots of fish. And it reminds me, there was a time where I moved to Arizona for work, and there was a little river that ran pretty close to where I lived in Cottonwood, Arizona. And I asked how the fishing was out there. They're like, oh, it's great. That's really great. And so I went out fishing one day, spent all day out there, caught like 2 fish. And so I went to the people that told me it was great fishing out there, and I told them I only caught 2. I said, well, that's a really good day. I was like, well, y'all need to come down to Louisiana sometime, because y'all's idea of a good day fishing and my idea of a good day fishing are 2 completely different things. Now, I'm one of those, I can go out fishing and I can sit out there all day and not catch anything and be happy. It's just one of those places where I find peace and contentment, just being out on the water. And that's sitting out here today just kind of reminds me of that. Louisiana is just a great place. It's not just fishing, it's food. It's if you come to Louisiana, learn to talk football, learn to talk sports in general, learn to talk food, and you will get along just fine down here. Some of the greatest people in the world live in this state. Chair, anybody? Anybody need a chair? I don't think it works anymore. Interesting. Looks like some people have been accessing Fort Pike anyway. Some sticker graffiti. Interesting story, those bathrooms over there. When I was a kid, I guess I wasn't the sharpest crayon in the drawer. I had to go to the bathroom really bad out fishing, so my dad pulled up to the launch over here and said, you can go use those bathrooms. So I go to the bathrooms, and written on each bathroom door, instead of men and women, it said senor and senorita. I saw senor, and my Spanish is still terrible. I thought it said senior, and so I refused to go in there and go to the bathroom because I wasn't a senior. So and as much as my dad tried to convince me that I was wrong, I was convinced I was right. Well, that's gonna do it for today. Had a good time spending time with y'all. Hopefully he enjoyed the vlog. Got a little food taste testing in today, and a little bit of my old stomping grounds. Tomorrow I think I might do something a little special, so stay tuned. And we love you very much. And laissez le bon temps rouler. See, where I wanted to go was that way, right across that bridge and a lot further out. But see, I can't go that way because when the roads close, they put up big signs like that one. So I can't get across that bridge. I would have to go all the way to Bay St. Louis and come back. So I couldn't go and shoot the vlog that I wanted to shoot today because of that sign right there. Because of the road closed, that bridge is out. Needed to go another 10 minutes tops. We would have been there. Instead, I had to settle for something else for my vlog today. Maybe next year.